ki khubor ka bate se TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Frank Yamaha. Visit Yamaha showroom for big discount and very low down payments only this August. Don't miss out. Contact 96129 51198 or 96129 51298.
Managing Committee jangka Soso Tham Memorial Secondary School ringkat lang bagi noyalam jangka khasi Students Union hakalai poetry kunailar ajar pusau klabo yu mau nongrim bentai seshimala ka Soso Tham Memorial Secondary School limba ka CSR project labe Pisa dekat Diageo. Ya kini ke school belashna kerpang daga KSU la plia ka pratrik unopra arajar pusau hagishnong lau sotun block 6 bagaran minta nadu class 8 hadu class 10 ban ajingi kai a nagabenta ki khna shinrak bagi khna kenthe ki bawan ki long yeng ki baduna ka yokon bagi bela e no shiteng por ki jing puli ki jongki na ki dawa pair Managing Committee jangka school bagi KSU ki denjing thmu bantai seshimala nagabenta ban kintiu kerdan jaka higher secondary school ban ajingi kai saka class 11 ba class 12 Haka jingbo yu mau nongrim lasa kilang daga cluster head jangka North East Diageo ke Mrs. Sumitra Panthi, u public policy lead jangka Diageo u Mr. Surajit Dutta, bat naga managing committee jangka school alam khamat dau chairman u ba Daniel Karim, u secretary u ba Airpeace Rani, u education secretary jangka KSU u samla penkemen lang sanmit, u assistant secretary jangka KSU Sangkemi u samla Ruben Najar, u balong ru haka jokopor u president jangka KSU Laban Circle, Urang Bashnong jangka lau sotun, ubah Haribert Renja, ki dekat ka Dor Bashnong, ki dekat ka KSU Laban Circle, ki hikai bagi kena ki puli hak ni ka skol.
Bon ki khab, yiduk jengkerman, abang ilat keleng ki shnong. Ki bon ki long yeng, ki baduk jengkerman ki baong. Bakalapoi ke juk banda pak skol ki khon kam dan jumut syuk. Namar balai, labon sakibom yok kam yok jam, Kasorkar kamlak syuk panai kam majam yagi samla puli endal adab ke jeng puli. Handai gai ke bangadon banong ifi galong. Ba kajeng nang kajeng start kam don kam tam begini yok kam sorkar. Ya kajeng nang kajeng start ngidon kam haman kiliang yimlak banlen. Wat hapok ki snong ki thau ki dong bat kam snong ki dopal snong beper ngidon kam bet yaki brio ki belanang la start. Lada pilong u businessman uba lahe lani uba pikwa ban kiu haka kam kajeng piru. Ngets kam pidon kam hi ya kajeng nang kajeng start. Dapi day ubatrai ya kanu ka kamro. La dapi day unong rap, la da breu ubarap. Udan ni kajeng sampang, udan ni kajeng nang jeng start. Kata ka compare susu, kata ka kampenjanai susu ya kajeng trai kajeng o. Tengah semua pun ong ba kajeng nang kajeng start kam day ya bangin syukut kata ka bangin superhan. Baka day tang kata kalat bangin peniok kam sorkar. Andrai Ijukuran berabor ba ndai lanang la start mangiken ngin sna ki kam mangiken ngin ora takilat ai kam ajam ya ki wipat ki paradok ki prasnam ki bron kam shisai ka jengeram namar ba ka jenang jing start hi kadai kata kalenti kapan pensandor kapan penwandor ya ka omtang i kalong renyang ka jongpi hendrai ya ka snong ka thau padikari hi boro ka wei ka kisu kumla kren di songkodor pa peniat yang ni jengelang Kamdan ke skol tahni hendak ngidon ke skol sepo jatolong hakani ka talang berang sudap inang wan sami ki result ki jongki ya ba ki gidon ki khna hadu kumbah nyopau prapongot ki bayo ya ka jingpuli hakati ke skol ke badan hangthi ya ka ba ka sorkar hakitu ki snam ikan mau ba keladon ke jing ut ke jing nam jongki pat ba hangthi jatolong ban seng ki skol sorkar nrei ke sorkar kelas syukuman kelas ngap nrei kai ka pelong pat ki isu haus nam arjar saw Kalai peniang ni ketika skol bat kalong kadang nek kadang sa hadu menta bakadang ai kejeng syakri yaki padba ki berang hatu kathan bat kejeng persang jong ki isu kanom kut tang hang ni ngin persang ru lesi banonra ya ki lat jeng puli ki ba kham he om tangkum ka skol hendak ngila ban persang ki wikipor lara ublei uibet yang i ban kurhu bangidang la ban syakri tigejeng trai ka ki isu kamkut tang hak puli ka puthi Kibon, kikam kiba kisiu kale henry halai bori baret ngim juklat bat kaba nengkong tam ngibo ya kan puli ke puthi kham syahman. Ingat skam ba kani ke skul kanang ye he kanang ye san kanang ye penmi ya kiru start kiru sampang kiru perkhan kiban daladap nang ni kita ipat kajeng syakri ya kajait benrio.
differently about the Northeast. It's a very difficult terrain to understand first, and I have been associating with them for a longer time now. But I am first time, in Meghalaya we are doing this event where relating to education, which is very critical, and very happy to be part of this. I think let's make this a bigger project so that our future can create an impact from this institute, and we can expand this story to another city or the district part, right? So it lies on you guys. Whoever is associating, I think, I don't know how many students are here in the school. Whoever is there, please take this as a biggest privilege that you got right now, because people are coming up. Free education is, it's a very difficult, and the way sirs are taking care of things on a formal note is something that I am very touched and very taking something very positive about this project. Diageo will be participating with you all, and whatever ways Diageo participate in a long term, not only in education. There are thousands of fields where we invest on the state, not only in Meghalaya. There are India level. We have got very beautiful and big projects that we run. So here also, I want not only Diageo, there are other organizations as well. We can participate as a whole. That I can just tell. And obviously, future are our kids. If we groom now, coming days, I don't know, the way the digitalization is progressing. So we need people who understand this world better. So now education becomes the critical part. Either you choose education or, otherwise you can't build up your society, not even your home. If you start from your home as well, if your mother is educated, she can groom your child well, right? So educating a woman is also very critical, because she develops not only her home, she develops in-laws as well, right? When we talk about education, it gives you a lot of sense of responsibility in the society, right? And associating with education is always an privilege to any of the organization, right? Because what we say is, the start and the end of the society is education. When you are educating your child, you are developing your entire society. So, focusing on education is the prime responsibility of each and every individual, right? And the kids, I don't know, somehow, the way this, the speakers have expressed, I'm completely in a bit of in a dilemma, that how difficult was it to start this project. How difficult, from a top level, when we go and associate with certain agencies or certain organization, we think like acha, they have come up with this proposal and let's go and do it. But now what I hear is, though he was speaking in Khasi, but I was understanding it completely, because language doesn't matter, right? The emotion, the connect that he was, and the sentiment that he was throwing, it was completely, very different. And what I understand, it was so difficult task to start this school. And associating with also Tham school is what I feel is a privilege. I'm so happy that Diageo has selected such a beautiful project and has come up to this beautiful land of Meghalaya. We always, talk about Meghalaya in terms of tourism, right? People all talk about Chirapanji, this, that, bahut sundar hai and all. But the core of Meghalaya is still struggling. What I study, right? I was studied in here only, right? I studied in Ladykin, by the way. So, I have that emotion, that connect is there with Meghalaya. But when I visit rural part of the Meghalaya, so there is a long way to go. So the way you are coming up with one school, two school, you have to think in a broader way now. Because when I visit extreme part of Dauki, or when I visit extreme part of Nongsten, I feel literally very, I carry out very sad picture as well. When I see people struggling on their regular amenities, right, in terms of education, in terms of hygiene, there are a lot of things that need to be take care. And this will not happen by 1-2 people. And what we say is, local has to be a vocal, else nobody will, come and invest on you.
The speakers before me have elaborated enough, have highlighted enough of what the school was and is at present. And I feel at this moment that whatever contribution that we have made is with the intention to provide free education to all the students who wish to study in the school. And I feel that we have succeeded in a way, but we have miles to go with the support of all of you who are present here. And I wish to relay one word which my former president of the KSU, which he gave in his farewell speech about Paul Lingdor, who is the current tourism minister of the government of Meghalaya. I would just like to read what he said in his farewell speech, and that quote has been one of the factors which have driven me personally and also other members of the MC and Khasi Students Union. It's a quote from one of the quotes from the orphanages, which was hanged. A frame was hanged in one of the orphanages of Mother Teresa's orphanages in Calcutta.
We are going to give free education. This is one thing which touched me. Free education is one thing although RTE is already there, RTE Act is there in place, but I am sorry to say there are many students who are dropping out from schools in spite of all the facilities being provided by the government schools. But if you happen to visit to the interior part of our state, you will find the depopulated condition of the schools. The reason of dropping out is there are sometimes a single teacher or a single student running one school where I feel there is no proper planning how to provide education to the mass. There is not at all a proper planning. So as of now, better whatever government initiatives are there, they're trying to improvise, but individually if we have found that there is no belongingness. A teacher wants to be a teacher, but when they are always with an intention that I have to progress, they are not thinking of the students' progress. Welfare of the students is one thing which I have found lacking mainly in our remote schools. The other aspect is, apart from the free education, I have found one more thing is students dropping out in the younger age are getting distracted, are getting diverted in their life, and the family conditions are not improving. So with the initiative of this school, I feel the number of students, of course, initially when we started were very few. Now I am surprised to see so many of them are there. That means the vision of this institution has already passed on to the grassroots, where people knows about the school and they are taking the initiative. In spite of their problem, they are coming to join for the classes. They are taking the step forward to learn and to be a better person in the society. This is one thing I would appreciate the KSU unit and of course the managing committee and the teachers of our institution.